Hello once again and welcome back to
Star Wars Through the Eyes of a Child.
That's Right. And before we get started, we just want to thank everyone who listened to watch our first episode. We had really
Over 200 views.
205 views as of right now. And for a show that had very little promotion, that is really, really good. And we're hoping to get even more. So if you're one of those 205 people out there that watched, here, I got this, watched the first episode, tell your friends and family about it. Let's see if this episode we can double that and get 400 views, and then double that, and then double that, and just get bigger and bigger and bigger with this show. Because I really think the sky's the limit with this show. We got a lot of Clone Wars to get through in a long time, and I think we can really build a good audience for this show, don't you, babe? All right, now.
Clone Wars movie.
I was just about to ask that. Hold on. I was just about to ask, what did we watch this week? The Clone Wars movie.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yes, you're so smart. Now, just why don't you tell the people out there what happened in the Clone Wars movie? What were they? Do you remember what happened?
Okay, so the Jabba lost his son.
Ooh.
And so he called the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
But also, in another part of the galaxy, far, far away, Luke Skywalker.
You mean Anakin?
Anakin, I have to get
Luke's not born yet. Oh, Luke is born. Luke technically is born, but he's a baby.
I'm not used to calling him.
Yes.
So Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi were fighting some bad guys.
Battle droids.
Battle droids.
Yes, the Separatist. That's what they're called. They're the Separatist.
And then they met Ahsoka.
Yes.
Ahsoka Tana.
Ahsoka Tana. Now, what was Ahsoka there for?
To be a Padawan.
Yes.
And Obi-Wan thought, well, it's a Padawan for me. But it was actually designed to Luke, and Luke did not like that.
Oh, yes. All right. Well, I have some questions for you to see how well you were paying attention. So, do you remember the name of the planet they were on at the beginning of the movie? That's a hard one. That was called, I believe it was called Christopherson. Christoph, I believe.
Christoph? No, it was Christine. I don't know.
I know. All right. Who was Ahsoka assigned to?
I already said that. Luke.
Anakin.
Anakin!
We're gonna get that girl. But who did everyone think she was assigned to initially at the beginning?
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. Yes. Who captured Jabba's son? What was her name?
His cousin.
No. He was behind it, but who was the person who actually captured him? What was her name? Remember, she starts with a V. Ventress, Asajj Ventress. And who is she working for? Starts with a D.
Count Dooku.
Count Dooku, yes. And what is Dooku? What is he? Is he
Bad?
He's bad, but he has a title. It's the same thing as Darth Vader.
Oh.
He's starts with an S.
He is a
Sith Lord.
Sith Lord.
He's a Sith Lord.
The Vader is the baddest Sith Lord. But at the end of one movie, he dies. But he also saves his son.
Yes. Well, hey, let's focus on the Clone Wars movie. So, Ahsoka and Anakin, girl, you're making me do it now, are assigned to rescue Jabba's son.
Mm-hmm. But Count Dooku and Ventress.
They set the trap, didn't they?
Yes.
Yes. Which leads me to my next question. how, when they got to the planet where Jabba's son was being held, how did they get up to the top of the castle that was at the top on this high cliff?
Oh, those giant bugs.
Yeah. Well, how did the troopers and Luke? How did Anakin? Let me do it again.
It's Anakin.
It is Anakin. I know that. How did Anakin and Ahsoka and all the rest of the clone troopers get up to the top? Did they fly, or did they walk up using ropes?
Ropes.
Yes.
I thought you meant those giant bug guys.
Yeah. And what did Ahsoka do? Did she get on top of one of the big tanks that was climbing up the side and ride it? That was pretty cool. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
she went, whee.
Yes.
That's definitely Luke. Luke still was like, nope. Anakin's like, nope. Nope. Definitely not Luke. Luke's like, I need to see my friends.
Yes.
Well, that's actually kind of him. Because both of them are like, well, there goes them. Bye.
Now then, you mentioned that Jabba's nephew was behind a lot of it too. Do you remember what his name was? It's a number. Could you hit? It's a
Zero.
Zero. Zero the Hutt. And what color was Zero?
Yellow and black and white. Purple.
Purple. He was purple. Kind of purple. Yes.
Yeah. And she had these yellow marks on her face.
Yeah.
And then she had a purple feather.
Yes. Yes. And she spoke English. She didn't speak Huttese. That's the language that Jabba speaks. Whenever he's talking and he has to have the translator droid, it's because he speaks Huttese.
Oh, translator droid. That's what 3CPO is.
He is. He's a well, technically C-3PO is a protocol droid, but translation is part of his job.
Yeah.
He speaks over 1 million forms of communication.
Yes.
Over 3 million. 6 million. 6 million. 6 million forms of communication. Yes. Yes. And so they have to. But is there something wrong with Jabba's little boy, little son?
Oh, he got sick.
He's sick. Yeah, I know. Do you think he was cute? The little tiny hutlet. Yeah, he was kind of cute. Ahsoka kind of thought he was cute too, didn't he?
Yes.
Didn't she? Yes.
And do you have a question about?
Oh, I have another question. What was? Do you remember the nickname that Ahsoka gave to Jabba's son? Jabba's baby.
Little Stinky.
Yes. Stinky.
Oh, I also, if this is your next question, I just read your mind. Maybe. I remember that on Tatooine, before they got on Tatooine, Ahsoka was like, you grew up on this planet, so this is like going on, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And then also, after that, they tricked him. Count Dooku. Luke and Anakin were the last one.
Anakin. I'm gonna write a note over here, right here, or you can't see it, or nobody else can see it, but just use this. His name is Anakin. His name is Anakin, not Luke. Luke is not is not the father.
Well, Anakin had rocks in his backpack, but Count Dooku didn't know that.
I know.
And they started fighting, and then his backpack, Count Dooku, and he's like, "You just got fooled. It's rocks."
Yes.
And Anakin, Padawan, Ahsoka Tana, had the real baby.
She did.
When Anakin got there, where was Ahsoka? And he was about to kill Jabba. Sorry, these are spoilers.
I know. Well, this movie's been out for a while, so.
Oh. But if no one anyone seen this before, I wrote spoilers.
We apologize, but it's a movie that's almost 20 years old. Yeah,
Well,
just saying.
So then Ahsoka came in and said, "Wait!" And there was a lightning.
Yes.
And actually, Count Dooku and Zero
Yes.
were behind it.
I know. It was a trick. They were trying to get Jabba to not support the Republic, weren't they? To support the Separatists by making it look like, what were they trying to make it look like? That the
Anakin and the
Jedi.
Jedi's killed his son.
I know. But the Jedi wouldn't do that, would they?
No.
Because the Jedi are good. They represent good and peace and justice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, the person that called for Zero was Amidala.
Oh yes, Amidala, Senator Amidala,
Yeah.
who is Senator Amidala secretly married to?
Luke.
And
Anakin for the last.
Luke, who is technically Padme's daughter, which at this point Luke
Daughter.
or mother. Technically, she's not born. She's not born yet. I said he was, but technically he's not. Luke's not born yet.
Why did you say she? Why did you say he?
Well, Luke and Leia are not born yet.
Yes.
I know I said that earlier, but I got my timelines mixed up.
Yes.
They're not born yet. So I don't even think.
And also, another spoiler if you haven't watched this one yet, but after Senator Amidala gives birth to those two, she dies.
Yes, I know. Ooh, sad face. So one more question, and then I have 3 more questions for you. Now, do you remember the nickname that Ahsoka gave to Anakin? What did Ahsoka call him?
Sky Guy.
Sky Guy. And what did Anakin call Ahsoka?
Snips.
Snips. You'll hear that a lot. He's always calling them always calling her Snips.
Snips.
Why did she say that? Why do you think he called her that?
Because she's
Snippy.
snippy.
Yes. You know what that means?
No.
That means she's always like Anakin says something, she says a little quick comeback at him. She's snippy. She likes to talk back and be a little.
Kind of like Anakin.
Kind of like it. I think that's why they're a good fit for each other.
Because they're both like nope a lot. They don't follow order that much.
Yes.
And they're both very snappy.
Yes. Now, who was your favorite character in this episode? Ahsoka Tano. What do you like about her?
No, I like the helmet too.
You like the hut? You like Stinky? Yeah. What do you like about Ahsoka?
She's very good at her lightsaber,
Mm-hmm.
and she never gives up.
She doesn't. You know.
And Stinky, he's just so cute.
It is. That's so cute. But he's not going to grow up to be cute, is he? He's going to look like his dad, probably.
They don't look cute.
No, they don't. That's a hut. Pretty big and ugly. What do they look like? Like a giant slug with arms?
Yeah.
With little arms? Yeah.
But the babies are so cute.
The babies are so cute. Yes, they are. Otherwise, I can let us know.
Yes.
Okay.
You're not talking like this. If you were talking like Yoda, I would be like, "Hi, Yoda."
Hello there.
Hi.
How are you today?
Not even morning.
What? All right. Well, I think that will wrap things up for this episode. We want to thank everyone again for checking out our first episode. Thank you so much. Means a lot. I know this little girl right here was super excited about that.
That's way more than my daddy's podcast.
Oh. Well, and about that, don't forget to check out my podcast, War of the Stars, a Star Wars podcast. Also on the same place you can find This Little Girl and Star Wars Through the Eyes of a Child.
And if, just like the last episode, battle droids that say Roger Roger a lot,
yes,
dumb
those
heads.
Those are called B1 battle droids.
Oh,
So the B1 battle droids are dumb. Yes.
and they're also dingbats, another word for dumb.
They're funny.
Yeah. Last epised, the second
Wait, what?
episode,
Okay.
the second episode, they were like, Roger, Roger.
Yes.
They're like, oh, remember our book, Goodnight Darth Vader? And they're like, Roger, 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 Roger,
Yes.
Roger.
Yes.
Nothing takes longer than battles George saying goodnight to each other. Roger, 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 Roger. They say Roger, Roger a lot.
They do. They do. All right.
That's one of their favorite words. You cannot say no to that.
Okay. Let's. We need to wrap things up now. All right. Like I said, thank you for everyone who watched our first episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Roger, Roger.
Stop. And stop it, you. Anyway, don't forget to
like and subscribe and hit that notification bell
to make sure you get all information on all shows that are part of War of the Stars family of this channel. Also, don't forget, check out all the shows that are part of the Red 5 Network. Red5network.com for more information.
Roger.
Email us at warofthestars1@gmail.com.
Roger.
Check out our Twitter page at warofthestars1.
Roger.
And we will see you next time.
Roger.
Girl, say may the force be with you.
Good